On the off chance that we clear out the lines, the most hypnotizing star I perceive is the star that could puzzle our sky. It is this one, Betelgeuse or Betelgeuse. It's a red, exceptionally colossal star. Moreover, on the off chance that you put it where the Sun is, it would extend to the orbit of Jupiter. It's immense, totally erratic, and going to detonate. It's not as clear as it seems. In the universe, these giant events, like the most dreaded massive starbursts, could shake all that we observe. Furthermore, even if we don't see its core, Betelgeuse has been regarded as a sign. A red, incredibly giant star, it is vastly larger than our Sun. Brian Cox and other space experts suggest it could go supernova, which has made people anxious about what will happen next. The James Webb Space Telescope is capturing stunning images of the star, raising the question of when Betelgeuse will transform into a supernova and what titanic effect it might have on Earth. Let's explore the star in the glorious constellation of Orion, which shines so brightly that even ancient civilizations noticed it. The radiant star Betelgeuse is located on the eastern shoulder of the constellation Orion. It is the second largest star in this star group, and its name comes from the Arabic term meaning giant's shoulder. It is possibly one of the brightest stars in the night sky. On top of being incredibly bright, the star is also an odd shade of red, which, as we will see, suggests trouble. Humanity has had some knowledge of Betelgeuse for a very long time. A Greek observer named Ptolemy also studied it. Around that time, the essential thing people noted about stars was their color, and Ptolemy described it as having a reddish-orange hue. In modern times, experts have focused on the star more closely and now have a clearer understanding of what makes it so uniquely bright. One of its characteristics is that the star changes brightness a great deal. With an apparent magnitude of 0.6, Betelgeuse is a variable star, meaning its brightness fluctuates over time. In 2019, experts first noticed that Betelgeuse was behaving unpredictably. Although it didn't completely stop shining, it had become significantly dimmer, with its brightness dropping to a magnitude of 1.6. Experts quickly began investigating this unusual behavior. Researchers offered surprising explanations based on their findings, which revealed strange signs from the star. According to their discoveries, Betelgeuse could go supernova at any moment. Brian Cox, a renowned scientist, shared this startling possibility. As a professor of particle physics at the University of Manchester School of Physics and Astronomy, Cox's perspective is hard to dismiss. He also hosts science shows, writes popular science books, and serves as the Royal Society Professor for Public Engagement in Science. Cox has described Betelgeuse as a ticking time bomb that could explode without warning. To complicate matters further, the James Webb Space Telescope has provided substantial evidence supporting this claim. But what unpredictable signs has Betelgeuse exhibited that have caused such concern among astronomers? With new information about Betelgeuse, the star has been labeled a supernova candidate. However, researchers are still uncertain about when it will explode. One reason for this classification is that Betelgeuse is twice the mass of the Sun. A star must be several times the Sun's mass to be considered a supernova candidate. Researchers have used various tools, such as the James Webb Space Telescope and the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, LIGO, to study the phenomena surrounding Betelgeuse. What they have found remains a mystery. It is believed that Betelgeuse was born approximately 10 million years ago, a relatively short lifespan for a star of its mass. Over time, the star has shown unusual behavior that makes its future uncertain. Scientists have detected peculiar light waves emanating from Betelgeuse, which adds to the mystery. One of the more striking observations is that Betelgeuse's brightness dims and brightens periodically. This variability has been studied for years, but in 2019, something unprecedented occurred. Betelgeuse underwent what is now referred to as the Great Dimming. The star's brightness dropped dramatically, by 1.2 magnitudes, between late 2019 and early 2020. This event marked the dimmest the star had ever been recorded in modern history. It sparked intense interest among astronomers, as many believed it signaled an impending supernova. However, by 2021, Betelgeuse began to brighten again, confounding experts and reigniting curiosity. Astrophysicist Andrea Dupree, from the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics, noted that Betelgeuse was shining 150% brighter than usual, making it the seventh brightest star in the night sky. This unexpected increase in brightness has led to numerous hypotheses about the cause of the Great Dimming. One explanation is that Betelgeuse ejected a massive cloud of material, creating a dust cloud that temporarily obscured its light. The James Webb Space Telescope has provided crucial data supporting this theory. Scientists observed a mass ejection event that was significantly larger than typical coronal mass ejections from stars. This mass ejection is believed to have produced dust clouds that cooled and darkened, effectively blocking Betelgeuse's light from reaching Earth. The James Webb Space Telescope has captured detailed images showing these dust formations, resembling leaves in space. Despite the dramatic events surrounding Betelgeuse, researchers caution that a supernova may not occur anytime soon. Although Betelgeuse is nearing the end of its life as a red supergiant, predictions suggest it could take tens of thousands of years before it finally explodes. If and when Betelgeuse does go supernova, it will be the first such event observed with the naked eye since Johannes Kepler documented the 1604 supernova. Scientists are eager to witness this phenomenon, as it would provide invaluable data about the life cycle of massive stars. Even so, there is no need for alarm. Betelgeuse is approximately 640 light-years away, meaning its explosion would pose no immediate threat to Earth. Instead, it would create a spectacular celestial event, visible even during the day. Astronomers continue to monitor Betelgeuse closely, using advanced instruments like the James Webb Space Telescope to track its behavior. This star, one of the most fascinating in the universe, remains a subject of intense study as experts attempt to unravel its mysteries. A colossal star is on the edge of an impact. The universe doesn't work in such direct terms. Uncommon, pompous occasions like astronomical blasts can potentially completely upset our perspective. An event of this nature may likely happen. However, while the possibility of Betelgeuse going supernova looms, experts are still trying to determine the exact sequence of events leading to its end. As scientists continue to gather data from the most advanced space telescopes, such as the James Webb Space Telescope and the Hubble Space Telescope, they remain cautious about predicting an imminent explosion. Despite the star's astonishing behavior, including its mysterious dimming and brightening cycles, there is no certainty about when Betelgeuse will finally reach the end of its life. Some speculate that it may still take millions of years before the star explodes, while others believe it could happen significantly sooner, perhaps within the next few years or even months. The exceptional data collected by these powerful telescopes, along with the star's eccentric behavior, has kept experts restless. They are carefully monitoring every subtle change that could indicate a supernova is imminent. When Betelgeuse does finally explode, it will send shockwaves through the universe, releasing a massive amount of energy. The explosion will momentarily outshine the entire galaxy, appearing as bright as the full moon from Earth. While this event will be a magnificent cosmic display, it will not pose an immediate threat to Earth, as the star is located more than 600 light-years away. However, the supernova will provide a significant opportunity for scientists to study the final stages of a massive star's life and the phenomena associated with such a violent event. Betelgeuse's impending end is not just a scientific curiosity. It is a reminder of the vastness and strangeness of the universe. Stars like Betelgeuse play a crucial role in the life cycle of galaxies, enriching the cosmos with the elements essential for new stars, planets, and possibly life itself. The death of such a star is not an end but rather a transformation, as it releases heavy elements that will eventually seed new stellar systems. Meanwhile, scientists continue to observe Betelgeuse and its behavior, unraveling the mystery of its future with each new discovery. The enigma deepens, and our understanding of the universe expands. Perhaps soon, we will witness one of the most extraordinary events in the cosmos: Betelgeuse's transformation from a massive red supergiant into a stunning supernova. Until then, the sky will remain a canvas of wonder, with Betelgeuse shining brightly, an emblem of the fleeting nature of life in the universe. As we continue to monitor Betelgeuse, the mystery surrounding its fate grows. Space scientists are particularly focused on the fact that this star is nearing the end of its life cycle and exhibiting erratic behavior. The unusual activity stirring such great interest reminds us that not all stars end their lives in the same way. For example, smaller stars like our Sun will end their lives much more quietly, shedding their outer layers and leaving behind a white dwarf. However, Betelgeuse is a massive red supergiant, which means it will go out with a spectacular bang, vastly different from the gradual fading of smaller stars. The sheer size of Betelgeuse makes it a fascinating subject for study. With a radius many times larger than the Sun, if placed at the center of our solar system, it would extend beyond the orbit of Mars. This gives a sense of just how enormous it is compared to the Sun, which is already gigantic by the standards of most stars. Betelgeuse's size means it has consumed vast amounts of fuel throughout its life. As it approaches the end of its life, its core is rapidly collapsing under the force of gravity. This collapse eventually triggers the violent explosion of a supernova. The process leading to Betelgeuse's explosion is complex. As it nears supernova status, the core of the star begins to contract and heat up, while its outer layers expand and cool. This creates an unstable environment with periodic fluctuations in brightness. These changes in brightness, such as the dimming event observed in 2019, are signs that the star is entering a phase of rapid change. This dimming may be linked to an ejection of material from the star's surface, which temporarily obscures its light. Despite these fluctuations, Betelgeuse continues to emit light, albeit unpredictably, making it a captivating object for study. The possibility that Betelgeuse might be a candidate for a nearby supernova has drawn the attention of space agencies and researchers worldwide. With current instruments like the James Webb Space Telescope and the Hubble Space Telescope, scientists are gathering an abundance of data on the star. These telescopes allow us to observe Betelgeuse in previously inaccessible wavelengths, such as infrared and ultraviolet light, providing insights into the star's internal processes. Additionally, researchers are using advanced models to simulate the behavior of massive stars like Betelgeuse. These models help scientists predict the star's future behavior and estimate the timeline for its explosion. While the exact timing of Betelgeuse's supernova remains uncertain, current data suggests it could happen soon. Some predictions suggest the explosion could occur within the next few years, while others estimate it might take several thousand years. Regardless of the timeline, Betelgeuse's impending death will undoubtedly be a landmark event in the study of stellar evolution. Although the explosion of Betelgeuse will not pose an immediate threat to Earth, it will still offer scientists a valuable opportunity to study the final moments of a massive star's life. By observing this event, astronomers will gain a deeper understanding of how massive stars die and what happens when they go supernova. The remnants of the explosion will provide new elements and materials that will enrich the interstellar medium, contributing to the formation of new stars. In conclusion, Betelgeuse is not a star that is fading away quietly. It is a cosmic clock ticking down to a spectacular event. As scientists continue to observe this giant of the night sky, we are reminded of the wonders of the universe and the delicate balance that governs the lives of stars. Whether it's tomorrow, centuries, or millennia from now, when Betelgeuse finally reaches the end of its life, it will leave a legacy that will shape the universe for billions of years to come.